Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream tonight. It's a special, impromptu, 20,000 subscribers special. And tonight with me is the great Thomas Stout 25.
Yep.
Yes, he is great. I have added him to the greats. Yeah, this is impromptu. It's just a little stream I'm going to be doing for just celebrating 20,000 subscribers. I hit that mark, I don't know what, a couple days, like a week ago maybe, I don't know. Anyways, we're hopefully going to have WBalls03 in the chat with us as well. I'm going to be playing a game I've been mentioning that I want to play for the longest time, and that would be The Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past.
Oh, yeah.
So, hey Abel, what is up? So let's start this up. Let me know if you can hear the audio of Stouter.
Yep.
Or even of the game. But yeah, I'm just gonna fart around with this for a little while. For maybe like I don't know, maybe like an hour or two.
Nice.
And yeah, we have a character here. His name is Frank.
Yep.
And I am erasing Frank.
You are erasing Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank, and we're gonna name him Link, because that's a typical Link name. Anyways, we got Stouter here, and WBalls03. They are the original. Well, not WBalls03 yet.
Okay.
They are the originals. They are the first couple of friends that I met on internet or via YouTube, and yeah, we're still buddies. I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's gonna be 10 years in like September.
Yeah, it's 10 years. I've been Let's Playing for 10 years. This is kind of like my 10-year special too, sort of. I mean, Dragon Quest XI technically is my 10-year special, which I will have a video up hopefully tomorrow. I've recorded some Dragon Quest VII as well, and hopefully that will be up as well.
Nice.
So yeah, we are this little boy. His name is Link. He has a lantern. What's up, Phoenix Blade? He has a lantern. And he's a green-haired boy, or a green... Now, Stouter, do you think Link's hair is pink in this game, or...
I think it's kind of brown.
Yeah. He looks odd walking up without a shield. He looks like he's holding his arm or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's got an injury. Hey, you're not allowed in the castle, son. Go home and sleep. Yeah, I remember this game. This is the first game that I got for the Super Nintendo. We bought the Super Nintendo with this game included, but it only came with one controller.
Huh.
And I remember like it being like super revolutionary because it was like, oh my god, look at this thing, like it's raining. This is cool. This is like the first game that had like an actual Zelda, or yeah, Legend of Zelda had an actual story, and I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah. My Super Nintendo experience, my dad bought it when it first came out, and it actually came with Super Mario World plus Super Mario All-Star, all with it, which was kind of cool.
Yeah. See, we didn't have a Super Nintendo till way later. When they started, I don't know when they started doing this. I remember we bought it at Toys R Us. It was like $200, $250 maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, I was spoiled as a kid. I had every gaming system imaginable when I was little.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember you telling me that you had every game system imaginable.
Yeah.
And that you even had the what do you call it? The Philips CDI
I
too.
didn't have CDI. I had everything but the CDI. And but see,
Did you ever get an original Game Boy?
Yes, I had original Game Boy and a Game.
You did, really?
Yeah, and I had a Game Gear, and
Really, you had a Game Gear
yeah,
too, man.
I had the we didn't get the Master System because at the time the Master System came out, I don't think my dad knew it existed.
Yeah.
But we had the Genesis. We didn't get a Saturn. What?
You can get a Saturn.
No, or a Sega CD.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's.
Genesis.
Those are. Yeah, you know, game systems have always been pretty damn expensive. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I remember the 64. It actually took us a little bit to get the 64 because everywhere we went, they were sold out. It was crazy.
Yeah, see, I remember getting the 64 right away.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing about that is, like, it had, like, you couldn't use, like, the regular RF switch or something. And I remember having to buy a brand new... We were in the mall the day after Christmas to buy, like, the RF switch or whatever thing that you had to buy, the special cable thing. And we were like, what the hell? Because we were like, we want to play Mario. We want to play Mario. Oh my god. And then we played Mario. We played that for like ever. And we had a good time with that. But yeah, let's talk about Let's Plays. First Let's Play I did was I think the first video I ever did or uploaded to YouTube was something from college or high school. It was like the Illuminati, I think it was called, or maybe it was some other. It might have been Risk. I don't remember what the hell. Or Foo Fighters. It was a anime music video back when those were like really popular. I was making them. I made, I think, 2 of them.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was just gonna use the channel. I was just gonna use the channel as a thing to just post like the videos that I made of like videos in college and high school and shit. Because back when I was in high school, I was in video production, and I really enjoyed that. And I was like, yeah, maybe I'll post some of my shit up on YouTube or whatever. And I think I posted like maybe 4 or 5 videos. Yeah, Fat Guy Dating Service. Yeah, that was one of them.
Yep, KR47.
That was the very first one. Yeah, yeah, that was like KR47 or whatever. And so, and then I was watching. I was watching H.C. Bailey at the time. There was this guy called the Bastis. He was this guy from, and here's Zelda and the Wizard. What happened to her dad? Did they ever say what happened to her dad?
No.
He got like wiped away or something. Maybe he got turned into a statue.
Or he got turned into something, because I know at the end of the game they show him at the castle.
Yeah. So anyways, I watched H.C. Bailey, I watched the Bastis, I watched Scorch82, who I don't think is around anymore, unfortunately. Newfie Bonga, and there's this guy Necroscope86. And so I was watching these guys, and I was like loving H.C. Bailey's like. Because I think the first stuff I watched of him was like Final Fantasy Let's Plays, like Final Fantasy 1 and 2, where he was yammering on about like stats and stuff, and he's like, oh yeah, in the beginning of the game, don't even bother wearing armor because that'll help you like evade better. And I was like, oh my god, this is awesome.
Yeah.
But I saw Necroscope86, and I know I probably mentioned this like a ton, but like he made a Breath of Fire 3 Let's Play that was so fun and cool, but the quality of it was so crap.
Was it T-Stout?
That I was like, it was no, it was a little bit better than T-Stouts.
Okay.
But I was like, damn, I could make these videos, and I was like, I'm pretty good at like video editing and doing stuff, and I love playing video games. And this is back when I was working at a place where like literally I would just sit around watching YouTube for most of the day, because the work there, like I could get done in like, if I was working 8 hours, I could get it done in like 6, so I'd have just 2 hours to spare and do nothing.
Yeah.
So I'd watch YouTube videos, right?
Nice.
And then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking start Let's Playing.
Other side.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna start Let's Playing, and then I asked the 3 people I asked Newfie Bonga, and I will always remember these guys because they helped me out. But I did ask other people, right? So I asked Newfie Banga, the Bastard, and Scorch 82, and they pretty much told me how it was done. Like, I already knew emulators, right? But I was like, what do you use for, like, screen recording or whatever?
Yep.
And, you know, I asked a bunch of people, even H.C. Bailey, I believe I asked. But Newfie Banga and Scorch and the Bastard were the 3 dudes who actually responded to me and actually gave me advice and told me what to do. So I want to thank them for getting me a start. And yeah, I started off with Dragon Warrior 1 because I figured I might as well start off with a game that I'm fairly familiar with. And, you know, I played those, and honestly, I believe I was editing out battles. I believe I was. And, yeah, it was just tough back then because you had to worry about the YouTube time limit.
Yeah, that was...
Of 10 minutes. You basically had, or 11 minutes, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you basically had 10:59. And originally I used a stopwatch to make sure that I was staying within time. And yeah, from there I played them, and I will admit that, like, going back and watching some of my old stuff, it's pretty crap. But I mean, if everybody goes back and watches some of their old stuff, it's pretty crap.
Well, my stuff's still crap. So,
yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, but some the beauty of your crap is that it's like actually funny.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, I can't believe, like, the echo, like, one of yours is like where it's like multiple echoes of like Steve and then your mom, or like you hear Steve say something like a minute after you say something, and it just echoed, and it's just funny.
The wonders of Camtasia.
Yeah. Yeah, and we went through a lot of video recording or screen recording software.
We need to finish that Turtles in Time we did about 10 years ago.
Yeah. Maybe we'll eventually get around to that. I'm sure that they've made a better. They must have a
Don't they got that on
emulator?
Steam? Don't they got that on Steam?
What, regular Turtles in Time?
No, like the reshelled or something. Well, they should just.
Oh, I don't know.
They should just throw that on Steam. I would just Steam it. I mean, it's so much easier.
I don't know. But yeah, so, you know, and then I would always make mistakes of, like, east and west and where that is and all that, because I can't tell directions because I'm a moron.
I can't.
I mean, I still can't do that.
I can't read, so.
Yeah. Did I know that they have some Dragon Quest action figures of characters? No, I did not. Actually, I own little mini figurines of. Yeah, so I own little mini figurines of some Dragon Quest characters. I own a big like figurine of what the hell's his name? Of Tidus and Auron from Final Fantasy X. Back when I really loved that game. I was like, dude, I gotta get Auron and Tidus. I call them Titus, but you know what I mean. But yeah, there have been so many Let's Players or people that I've come across, like, throughout, like, being on YouTube. Like, some people that are still around, some people that aren't. Like, there was this one guy, his name was Reign of Hearts. He was from, where the hell was it? He was from somewhere. Anyways, he was really cool. Me and me and James knew him. And he was from, I forget what, Dubai? No. Somewhere in the, near the Philippines. I forget what the hell it was. But yeah, he was the one, he used to go to Japan all the time. And he bought me a, he was very cool. He bought me a, what the hell you call it? A, like, couple Dragon Quest, like, figurines. Jeez, that's expensive. Yeah, I'm honestly, I would love to buy Dragon Quest figures, but I literally have no room in my house for any of that now. Unfortunately, like, my room is pretty much like full of books and shit. Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, Steve.
What's going on?
What's happening, man? Thank you for coming to the stream.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, I'm streaming Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past right now. Actually, you know what? You want me to share the screen so you guys can see what I'm doing rather than watching it on the stream?
Well, actually, I'm playing it on my Apple TV. I mean, you can. I'm actually playing it behind me as I'm talking to you, so it doesn't matter.
What, my stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching it
No.
too on Twitch.
All right, well then I'll just go away. I'll just keep playing it this way then.
Yeah, let's play it this way. I can see it fun.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah. I got the
lagging,
master here.
Yeah. Well,
Alright.
hey, this is according to you, Pete. This is like my best Let's Play I probably ever made.
Probably. I don't remember.
That's what you've said. Okay, although
It probably is.
the Mario Kart is great.
Yeah, Mario Kart's pretty good.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on here? Alright, yes.
And yeah,
There.
it was like September of '09. It was weird because I was thinking back at like my dad playing video games and stuff. I just remember Dragon Warrior 3, like the bird at the very end of the game flying around and stuff. I was like, that was great memories with my dad. So I was looking on YouTube. Nobody was talking. I said, come on, someone talk. I found your Let's Play of Dragon Warrior 3. I probably watched 90%. I know I watched from about 11 p.m. to about 4 a.m. because I was just hooked on it. And I went to bed, and for the life of me, for about 4 days, I couldn't remember your username. and so I found you again, and Pete was a lot more patient back then than he is now, because I probably sent him a good old 50, 60 messages there.
Oh yeah, you sent me a lot.
That was I asked him about 1,000 questions.
Yeah. And I remember talking to, I remember when, so I guess I became buddies with you first, Stouter.
Uh-huh.
And then I forget how I got a hold, or Steve got a hold of me, but I remember him asking me how do I record stuff.
Yeah.
And I was able to tell him kind of like what was going on. I think I friended you on Facebook or something, and I just sent you like a bunch of pictures of like, this is what you gotta do.
Yeah, you sent me a bunch of pictures of audio, video, the red and yellow and white, AV cable, the way to hook them up and everything. And funny thing is, I still got those hookups like somewhere. Well, actually, the analog, like coming from my capture card, I still got the same hookups that I bought back in 2010. The ones you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
I was like, that's really nice of them.
Yeah, and then I remember one of your first Let's Plays was Metroid, if I'm not mistaken.
Metal Gear too. That was like my first.
Oh yeah, the first Metal Gear, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be 10 years since you got in the Dragon Quest stable. That's pretty cool. You own most of them now? Yeah, I remember, so, yeah, I think this guy sells a jar.
Yeah, he does.
I will take a jar. Yay. But yeah, I remember, playing this game, and this village's theme will always stick in my mind, because this was the first system where I hooked up, like, stereo sound, like the actual really nice stereo speakers, and, I friggin' used those. And the music that came out was like amazing. I was like, oh my god, this soundtrack is so amazing. Like, and I would just walk around town just to hear it.
Yeah. I think my favorite Kakariko Village theme is, I think, Twilight Princess.
Yeah, it's like a Western type deal.
Yeah, like an Indian / Western type. I don't know, Bill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember one time. Well, I remember when Stouter, he was playing. Didn't you play Ocarina of Time and then it like the game froze on you or something, and we were like, only Stouter.
Yep.
So this have happened.
Only Stouter. I need to make like a montage of just like fails from my channel.
You would have to go through a ton of shit.
Yeah, it's great though.
Yeah. But yeah, we've definitely had a lot of fun times together.
Yeah.
You know, Skype bingo calls. You know, I met Dario8676. I helped him start. I'm not sure what he's up to now. I hope he's doing good. But you know, we don't really talk too much anymore. And there was like a lot of people. Like they were like little cliques back in the day. And I will admit that we were kind of in our own little group too. But there was like this one guy named GT something or other. And then, like, I don't know, there was always some weird competition back in the day about, like, doing Let's Plays. I don't know why. I just did them for fun. And then there was a small period where people were getting paid to do it, do Let's Plays, like, in the very beginning. That was kind of like the Wild West of like, recording shit and putting up there, because not only that was because, like, people didn't know if, you know, there was still a lot of arguing about, like, oh, is this even legal, like, under copyright or whatever. And yeah, that was what else was going on during that period? Like, I'm trying to remember some of the other Let's Player people that I met along the way. There was one that James knew, and he was kind of cool. There was like there was just a bunch of them.
Yep.
Like, and not a lot are still doing them today. Nufi Bonga, I know, is still doing it because I'm still subscribed to him.
Yep. Paul does it every now and then.
Paul, yep. I think we met Paul like 3 or 4 years into us being friends.
No.
I think it was.
No, even.
It was 3 or 4 months, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Really?
It was in 2010 because I wanted to find somebody that was Let's Playing Final Fantasy the After Years, and nobody would talk, and so he was the first one that talked, kind of like you. So I added him on, I subbed to him and messaged him, and I said, hey, do you know about Skype? He's like, what the fuck is Skype? And so I gave him the Skype link, and then I just added him to Skype and just got into a call with him and just started talking, and then from there it was a trickle effect.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember all the programs we went through.
Oh god.
Like trying to find like screen sharing programs. We had like Makogo and like there was some other one. Team Viewer. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, one of them I really liked because I was like, "What's your code? What's your code?"
That was Makogo.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, and you did all the little triangles all over because he was like, "I love T-Spout" in the Mario Kart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys just busted my balls through the whole thing.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else to get here. No, I don't think so. Alright.
I love the Mega Man contest you guys had when you and Dan
yes.
That was great.
Yeah, so I was playing, because I said I'm not very good at Mega Man 1. So I originally was like, I want to switch it up after playing Dragon Quest games. The first, I think I played 1 and 2, and then I was like, let me switch it up, right? And what the hell is it? What the hell was it? Oh, so I played like Samurai Pizza Cats, and so after I beat like Dragon Quest 3, I was like, before I start 4, I want to try something else. I played like Mega Man, and I suck at 1, so I was like, let me play Mega Man 2, because that's my favorite. And so I was playing that, and then during that, I remember Dan putting a comment in the video, and I was like, hey, oh, look at that, it's Dan. And he's like, dude, if you play 3, can I play with you? And I was like, yeah. So after that, we made like these funny contests, like Arnold Schwarzenegger lines, like that you would give us. What is it? At the end, after you defeat a boss.
Yep.
And then we just enjoyed doing it so much. We're like, well, let's keep doing it for the other games. And we played. I think we finished the whole series for the most part, 1 through 6, and then we went back and did 2 again.
On hard mode.
We did on hard mode, right?
You also revisited 3, which was hilarious.
Yes.
That one was.
Yeah, because the first.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Steve.
I was just gonna say you had a bunch of good just liners that I remember, like in your Magnet Man stage, Dan was jumping on the blocks, and you're like, there you go, Dan. You're gonna get laid one of these days. That was a good one. And then you were trying to think up a line for Sparkman, and you're like, Sparkman, he's and then you started laughing.
Nice.
Those are like I love those.
Yeah, they were good. And then I'm trying to think of what other videos was I doing at one period. Oh yeah, okay. So here's a funny story, right? You can kind of and this is kind of interesting. You'd have to go back and like watch it, right? But there was during the period when I was playing Dragon Quest 3 or Dragon Warrior 3, there was like a period where I was dating this broad, right? And then she kind of like broke up with me. And you could tell there was like one video where it was like, man, I don't know if maybe I did a good job of not like sounding like just like not depressed, because I wasn't really depressed. I was just kind of sad about the whole thing, because I was like, oh man, this chick's pretty cool. I kind of like her. It's a shame or whatever. But there's like one video where it's like, you know, I'm kind of like, I might have been low energy already, but I was like even more low energy than before. And then there was another video way later, which is why I never mention like things like girlfriends or anything anymore. Like, you know, in videos, there was one video where I was playing, I think it was Final Fantasy V, and I was dating a chick at the time. And then she was like, yeah, I'll be your girlfriend. I was like, woo! And I even said it on the stream, or on the video of my sister, because that was a co-op. And then my sister's like, don't be gloating. And I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't be doing that. You know, sure enough, like a month later, we broke up. So it was like, whatever. But yeah, after that, I learned, like, let's not mention anything about like personal relationships on the stream or on the videos, because like it just ends up being like bad karma. You know what I mean? But there is a video, if you go back and you listen to it in Dragon Quest 3, it's like me all kind of dejected, like, oh hey, welcome back. This is Pete, or this is Kenshin 1913, we're playing Dragon Quest, or whatever. You know, it's just me sad as fuck. And I'm like, wow. But, okay, I was just thinking about something. The other, like, series that we started was, the, sports prediction videos. Yeah. And I think one of the first ones I did, I know the first, baseball one I ever did was with you, Stouter. But yeah, me and my brother and my buddies had a we tried to do a tradition where we would place the whatever the hell the championship was at that year of the, you know, the sports teams, either you know, of the 4 major sports. And then I think we did it one time for, I think, the World Cup, and then we did one time for the Olympics, but it was that Olympic game was pretty shitty. I never knew how to play it, so this thing doesn't. But yeah, I was also I've been watching some of that. You remember that old Super Mario Brothers Super Show? Yeah. With Captain Lou. I've been watching some of it with my niece, because she's into Mario right now. She like loves Mario, and we were watching the show, and they had like the cartoon of Link, like where they're like, oh, stay tuned for, you know, a sneak peek at like the Legend of Zelda or whatever, and it was like the Link that was like, excuse me, princess, and I thought that was in the Philips CDI version.
Yeah, Philips CDI was garbage.
No, but I thought that was where he said, excuse me, princess, but it was actually the that one game or the show, apparently.
Yeah, we need to get the Zelda Master and do some CDI games.
Yeah. I'm surprised they never tried to port those onto something else.
They just don't.
Yeah.
I just don't seem interested in them. I don't know. They look terrible.
They're terrible.
Oh, they don't look terrible. They are terrible,
horrible. Steve. Yeah.
Those would be the only Zelda games you never played, huh?
Yep. Stupid Nintendo had to partner with Philips instead of Sony.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you remember that one time Paul? He ended up. Oh shit.
Yeah, he ended up the big key.
Yeah, he ended up emulating it, and then he he was playing it, and he's like, "Oh God,
It was horrible.
This is awful."
It was fucked. Oh, another one of Paul's that I just love is where he was playing Draken or Drakengard or whatever. That was great. That game.
Where Paul was playing Drakengard?
Yeah, that game's garbage.
Which game was that?
I think it's called Draken or something. It's for the SNES and PC. It's garbage. Yeah, he just
SNES.
Yeah, he just bitched about it the whole time. He was just dying. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Paul's funny.
Yeah, Paul is good. Oh, so let's talk about our other friend James, or the Great Bolzone. He, I think I met him right after Steve. Like, I believe he was asking me a couple of questions about Let's Playing. And the thing about when people ask me like questions about it, I usually try to like answer them. And for the most part, I mean, when I excuse me, when I got questions about it, because I was trying to pay it forward, just because like whenever I asked questions, like you know, multiple people never answered me. Like it was some secret that they need to like keep or something. It was really stupid.
Yeah.
Like the only reason why I could imagine people not wanting to tell you like how to do Let's Plays would be because of the like maybe because they don't want you emulating it. But other than that, who the hell cares? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I'm missing the big key, huh? Or is this it? No, this is it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're at it now.
I'm missing a key on the bottom. Can I go down this way? No.
Yeah, you're good.
Do I have... No. Let me see. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I missed something.
Yeah, it's just all crazy that we came to you at around the same time.
I know.
Yep.
We didn't even know each other.
Yep.
No, we didn't. For the most part, no.
And I don't know how you met Steve, but I know how I met Steve.
Yeah, the Metroid thing.
Yeah, you were asking about Metroid.
I was, well, this guy does Metroid 1 and Metroid 2, and I'm looking for Super Metroid, and he's never played it. I'm like,
yeah.
I was like, no, message, this isn't happening. I was like, he hasn't even played the best one yet.
Yeah, and then Steve fell in love, right?
Stop it.
That's when you guys fell in love, right?
It.
Head over heels.
Yeah. You were like, you never played Super Metroid?
Yeah.
And then you guys were talking late at night, and you'd be like, this magic moment. You remember?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's how it happened, man. It's all right.
No.
Yep. And then he popped the question.
No.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't think you would do it that early, but hey.
No.
When you find something you love, you gotta hold on to it. See, I'm missing that treasure chest.
Yep. He popped the question.
Yeah. How the hell do I get back over there?
What's that?
Oh, down there. I think that's just keep going left and then go down.
Just a key or something?
Yeah, you know, it's like rubies or something.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. You're right. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
What made you play this?
Because I've been talking about... I honestly been talking about I want to play this now that Nintendo got rid of that whole, Nintendo, you know, like, whatever the hell that program was, you know, I was like, yeah, I want to fucking play this now.
Yep.
Because this is one of those games that, like, I've always wanted to... Well, not that I've always wanted to play, but... Like, you know, I wanted to do it, but Nintendo is being buttholes about it, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you got someone asking about Breath of the Wild. What do you...
Oh, shit.
What do you think of Breath of the Wild, Pete?
Never played it. Never played it.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately, I never played it. Yeah, that was during the period where I'm like, F Nintendo. There we go. And I didn't buy any of their shit. But, I mean, I guess if I got the game now, I would probably try it out, but I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah.
I think it can't. Yeah, it's out for the Switch.
Yep.
My sister has a Switch, and when Dragon Quest XI comes out for the Switch, I will end up playing it on that.
Nice.
On my sister's Switch, because I'm not buying my own damn Switch just to do it.
Yep.
But I remember when Steve bought the Wii U, and and he was playing it on the toilet, and he was telling me about it. I was like, he's like, dude, I'm on the shitter, and I'm playing, I'm playing the Wii U, and I'm like, at least that's one benefit for it, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That unfortunately that system didn't do too good.
No. I didn't mind it.
No.
No, it was all right. My only thing was like I want to look at like the game. I don't want to like look at like a tiny little screen or whatever.
Yeah.
That was my only gripe about it. I'm like, how am I gonna pay attention to the two screens at this point?
One of my gripes about the Wii U is like, how do you not have Zelda or Metroid? How? Get out of here. That's your franchise. When you come out with a new system, Nintendo, you gotta include your franchises. Come on now. Jesus.
Yeah, just had remasters.
Oh.
It's just stupid.
Yeah, I mean, didn't they do Twilight Princess?
Yeah.
When the Wii came out?
They did Twilight Princess and whatchamacallit, Wind Waker HD.
Well, and then finally they came out with Breath of the Wild when the Switch came out, and they did make one for the Wii U, but still stupid. Why would you buy it for the Wii U when you could buy it for the Switch, unless you're like a die-hard Zelda fan? But
well, maybe some people didn't have a Switch at the time.
Well,
and they were originally supposed to bring it out to the Wii U.
Yeah.
Originally it was supposed to be out for the Wii U, and then they're like, nah, fuck it. See, the problem I think, well, one of the problems I had with the Wii U, I mean, I don't think they really gave a shit at this point, but how didn't they make that like HD? Wasn't the Wii U like not HD? And it's like, how at this point, how don't you make it HD?
I think you had to have like an adapter or some shit.
The Wii U was HD. It was
oh really?
Yeah, it was HDMI.
Oh, it just didn't come with an HDMI cord. That's what it was.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, which was stupid.
It was the same way with the PS3 and the Xbox 360. It had like, I mean, the newer models had HDMI ports, but they didn't include it. You had to buy it separately. That's just like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just dumb. Anyways, looking forward to the Link's Awakening remake for the Switch. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. But...
Yeah, I pre-ordered it.
Nice.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
You're the Zelda guy.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. I love the original.
Oh yeah.
So Stouter, did you have a Game Boy Color and all that shit too?
No,
I
didn't have a Game Boy Color. I just had the original Game Boy. I'm trying to think when the Game Boy Color came out. I think that was late 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got the Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
It came out mid 90s no. Yeah, late 90s, because here's what happened. This is how I got a Game Boy Color, right?
All right.
I was playing hockey at the time. We were playing roller hockey. I was the goalie.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up diving onto the ground and breaking my shoulder, breaking my collarbone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so they're pulling off the gear like on the top, and I think they might have made it worse. My brother and his friend, they were trying to get it off. So I'm like, ow, man, this fucking really hurts. Can we go see my mom? She's a nurse, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we went there, and she looks at my shoulder, and she's like, doesn't look good. Let's go to the orthopedic. So we go to the orthopedic, and he's like, dude, this fucking this break is the worst I've ever seen. He's like, if you weren't fat, you would have the bone would have definitely broken out of the skin. It'd be like out. And I was like, holy shit. So anyways, I end up having to get surgery to have it fixed. And one of the things I asked for, because my sister was like, she was like really worried at the time. And she's like, Pete, I'll get you anything. What would you like? I said, can I get a Game Boy? And she went out and she bought it with Pokemon. And that's how I got a Game Boy Color. because my sister got one for me.
Wow.
And I would always be grateful to her for that, because the Game Boy Color was awesome.
What a rude doctor.
Dude, man, he was like, dude, if you weren't fat, that would have broken through. He used it as a. I was talking to him, like, you know, when you have to go for the follow-up, and I was talking to him, and he's like, do you mind if I use your thing as like a case study, like just to show on how crazy, how broken this bone is? And I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I would go for it. My mom was like, yeah.
It's just crazy that he straight up said the fat thing. Like, really?
Yeah. Well, I didn't give a shit. I just wanted to get my shoulder stop being in so much fucking pain. And I wasn't crying, you know, to my credit for being like a teenager. I wasn't crying. Which was surprising.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pokemon. There's gonna be a new Pokemon. Honestly, I've only played Red and Yellow or Red and Blue. I've never played any other Pokemon games.
Tom likes Emerald.
Who likes Emerald?
Steve, stop it.
Thomas Stout.
Stouter likes Emerald.
Thomas hates Pokemon.
Why? Why do you hate Pokemon?
He likes Emerald. He played Emerald. He says he likes Emerald.
No, I've never.
Why you like Emerald? Because of the color? Or?
Yeah, he likes it because the color, and yeah, he just likes how it plays and stuff. He likes the story and everything.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's what he likes Emerald. That's the only one he likes for some reason.
Yeah.
Maybe he likes green.
I did like Pokemon Stadium. And that Pokemon Snap game where you took pictures of it, I forget what that one was called, but I kind of like those two. But...
Yeah, you like Emerald too?
Yeah, he like Emerald.
No.
You like Emerald?
No,
yeah.
I don't like Emerald.
Yeah, I played up the 6th generation X and Y. Yeah, I only played the first. I played a little bit of Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah.
So you like Emerald? Why? What's your favorite Pokemon?
I don't even know any Pokemon besides like.
You don't know any.
Besides like the big three.
So you're not gonna go see that Detective Pikachu movie?
No.
Hey, Gamey Cactus.
Really, the game?
What's up?
The big three. I only know one, and that's Pikachu.
You don't know Squirtle and Charmander?
Never heard of it.
Come on now.
Never did. I swear to God.
Huh. Well, normally those are like when you start anything. I mean, those are the three you can choose from.
I always thought it was just the big one, Pikachu. That was it.
Yeah, well, Pikachu is the one that is like the main. Like when you think of Pokemon now, everybody thinks Pikachu.
Oh well, yeah.
I don't even know any other ones.
There's like Bulbasaur. Like I remember, I almost caught. To my credit, I almost caught all 150 of the original Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Because I just needed one goddamn Pokemon. Because what ended up happening was I think my sister ended up getting a Game Boy and she had Red or something. And so, how many heart containers? I need one. So she was playing that, and we ended up trading. Shit, let me see what this is. Sorry. I just got a notification or something. Let's see if it shows up. Did it show up? Don't tell me it didn't show up here. Crap.
Yeah, a new follower.
A new follower? You saw it?
Yeah, it was like Zach something.
Oh, well, thank you for the follow, Zach something. So I didn't see your name. Yeah, I can't see it on the stream, unfortunately. Okay, good. I'm glad it showed up on the screen then.
Yeah.
Yeah, for that. So she got it, and we bought the cable so we could trade Pokemon back and forth, which was kind of cool.
I'm gonna add James to the call.
All right. Oh yeah, no problem, Gamey Cactus. I love that sausage and pepper recipe. We've been making it for like maybe about a year now. Stay away from me. And I was just like, this recipe is so good, I gotta share it.
Yeah, and then you got the whole cooking with Kenshin 1913, which you got some
Yeah, I did. Which honestly, I started. Hey, here's the mushroom. Which honestly, I was thinking about changing the name too, because whenever I like someone asks me like, what is your cooking series thing called? I have to explain it. I'm like cooking with Kenshin 1913, and they're like, what Kenshin? And I'm like, yeah, it's like it's my YouTube thing. But I have another video coming up, I think on Sunday. It's delicious pierogies, and granted we didn't really make homemade pierogies, but yeah, it's delicious.
I haven't had pierogies in a long time.
Pierogies, kielbasa, sauerkraut, onions, and all that. Is James in the call?
He is. Yeah, he is.
Hey, James.
What's happening? That sounds delicious.
Yeah, oh, it's good.
We were just going down memory lane because Pete's doing his 20,000 sub things.
20,000 subs.
That's a lot of sandwiches.
Can you believe it?
A lot of sandwiches.
That's a lot of sandwiches. Damn right.
Wow, man! Congrats on 20,000. That is freaking awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, and I think now that I'm thinking about it, I think I started the cooking videos because I was playing some game. And I remember someone saying, I was talking about me cooking, right? And someone was like, I can't even cook. I'm not that good of a cook. And so I was like, I wonder if I should start a vlogging channel and make like cooking videos. And I did, because I was like, oh, you know, at the time, I will admit, like, DSP was one of the people that I used to like follow and watch, and he I don't know, he had some influence over me, although I'm not as much of a piece of shit as he is. But so he had like multiple channels, and I'm like, okay, you know, if he has a channel just for vlogging, maybe I'll do that too. Because, you know, I always thought like some people who watch the video game stuff would not want to watch like cooking or vlogs or whatever. So I made this channel, and then like one of the first like cooking things I made was like s'mores or iced tea or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And all it was literally like, hey, take iced tea mix and use the fucking hot water, boiling hot water, because it actually like makes it better. Like it makes, I don't know what it does, but it like brings out the flavor more. But I don't even do that anymore. Like, it's funny to look back at some of those recipes and be like, I don't really cook that as much anymore. But yeah, the pasta alla cortella is really good. That's a recipe from one of my friends, and I've been meaning to get him on to record him doing something, and I just he's just really busy, and I'm like, I would love to cook something. He's got tons of recipes, so hopefully one of these days I'll get him on the show.
I like the meat sauce.
Yeah, the meat sauce is good. I think I sent you guys all books, right?
Books.
Possible.
Yeah, didn't I send you a copy of the cookbook?
No, you didn't send me a cookbook. I got an apron though, but not a cookbook.
Oh yeah. Maybe that's why I sent out then. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it was the aprons.
Yeah.
I do need to buy that cookbook though.
I'm playing Devil May Cry Special Edition on the PS4 Legendary Dark Mode. Or Dark Night Mode? What's that mean? Oh, nice. Nice. Well, I'm glad you know why I like, not just because it's my apron, but I like that there's a pocket on it. Because every once in a while I put like a utensil or something in it. If I hit this guy, does he give me? Oh no, I just kill him. But yeah, I use my aprons like all the time. Like even when I'm not. Oh fuck. Even when I'm not cooking, I'm using the apron.
No.
Yeah, I use that thing when I'm cooking a big meal. It makes me feel like a chef.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just love that there's a sweet pocket. That's my favorite thing about. Not enough aprons have pockets. Like I do own a plethora of aprons. I got like multiple ones that I use, and I would have to say that like the ones that have pockets, I dig the most. And like there's one that I have. It's got like a pocket next to the top, so I can like put a spoon in there if I want. It's fucking cool, like a wooden spoon while I'm cooking.
Yeah.
It's damn cool.
You still
look at these? Huh?
Do you still do the embroidery stuff?
No, we never ended up doing anything. We didn't. The thing about it was we never had enough interest in doing any of that embroidery stuff, and we never ended up doing it. But I do still have a bunch of aprons left, and I got a bunch of cookbooks. Yeah, because we sold like because you have to buy. I think it's like 100 cookbooks is like the lowest amount, and I think I sold like. Let's see, like 30 or so already. So I'm not doing. I mean, I know it's been a while, but yeah, thank you for those kind words about my mom. She's cool. Some porchetta or beef stroganoff. I think I made beef stroganoff. The porchetta is good. Yeah, the one that I made. I think it was my dad.
Oh, speaking of your dad, that one time you and Dan were playing Double Dragon, and he like
yeah, and he came in there.
That was great.
He came in and yeah, he's like jump or whatever. I'm like what? Kind of reminds me when your mom we were playing Oregon Trail or whatever. Was that Paul's video or was that?
Paul's. I was just telling James about that last night actually.
Yeah, that
was Paul's. That was great. She wanted everything. Yeah, she wanted everything dead but the squirrel and the rabbit. She don't care about that deer. Kill that deer.
Yeah. Kill that deer. Kill it! She would scream. Kill it!
Yep, that was Paul's. I don't know why he did that, but that was great. I think he named like the girl Bessie and yeah.
Yeah, and like someone died of like
dysentery
or something like that.
Typhoid fever. Pete's like, oh, typhoid fever, they're fucked.
Yeah, they're fucked.
That was great.
But yeah, I believe when me and James met, we bonded over Shining Force, I believe. We were chit-chatting about Shining Force. I mean, and we still chit-chat about Shining Force even to this day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I remember, like, when we first started talking, I started picking your brain about how to record some of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you're the one that actually turned me on to Audacity.
Yeah, Audacity still, I use that for recording certain audio tracks. Or like when I'm doing like voiceover or something. Audacity all the way. I can't believe that that's a free program and it's still amazing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. You know what's funny about that program? Is they used to have a thing where it's like, oh, well, here's Audacity and you have to download like this little thing that lets you export your music or your audio. Oh, Gamey Cactus, thank you for hosting. You are amazing. Anyways, what the hell is it? What was I just saying? Oh yeah, so there used to be this thing where you had to like get like a special EX file or something to have it export as an MP3. Well, now they just have it right on there. Like I remember what the hell is it? I remember downloading it like recently when I had to redo my computer. And I was like, oh shit, I remember that you have to get like this stupid little file so that you could
yeah, wasn't it called Lane or something?
Yeah, something like that. Lane. Yeah, you know what's funny is we went through...
It was pretty standard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We went through a few screen recorders. You know, we started with like... I started with Hyper Canon.
Uh-huh.
And then, you know, we had like Camtasia and Fraps and Action, and then there were some other fucking programs. I can't think of Cam Studio. There was Camtasia and Cam Studio. This is crazy, man. So many screen recorders. And as of today, I use Action, in case anyone cares or is wondering. But do I have a Nintendo Switch? No, I do not. My sister owns the Switch in this house. But once I get, maybe I'll pick one up. But if not, maybe I'll make a profile and have my name. I think if you look up Kenshin 1913, but without the I think I'm there. Because I have to make a profile for Super Mario Run. It's a game my niece plays. And you gotta make like a Nintendo profile, so I might be on there. I'm gonna look into getting maybe I'm gonna look into getting a Switch maybe for Dragon Quest XI when that comes out for the Switch.
Yeah,
apparently they're adding.
I'm not gonna get a Switch.
Yeah, they're adding extra stuff, and like as a true Dragon Quest addict, you know I gotta get it. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I heard it was pretty good. I like the first Xenoblade. That was good. Oh, isn't there some guy in the desert that gives me a chunk of heart? Oh, what does it say here? Hey Pete, I haven't found you for a while, and I did watch all the old KR47 videos. Well, thank you. I visited your Patreon. I did quit YouTube for a while, but I'm back. I got a bunch of math videos done by professors on there. Cool. Cool. Well, I hope, what are they? Are they good videos? Can I watch them? Am I gonna learn, can I learn anything from them videos? Yeah, okay, there's a hidden heart piece. Where the hell is this, where the hell is the glove? Is Steve around? Where the hell's the glove, Steve?
It's gonna be up and to the left.
Okay.
Got mail.
You got shot. That's what I always say. That's what it usually is.
Hey, Wolf Dragon Blood. That's one more. No. Is it up here?
What, the glove?
Yeah, I think it's up here.
No, it's not actually back inside. It's up at you on the left. And you go right, and then you go up. You have the big key yet?
Uh-huh.
You have the big key yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that door to the left. Back to the left.
Back into the left.
Oh, you're gonna get the big key? Is that where you're going, or?
No, I got the glove now.
Oh.
Yeah, you might be back like some bit.
There we go.
Yeah, unfortunately, Twitch, like, they were working on a program. Oh, I'm glad I didn't fall on. They were working on a program, or like Twitch beta or something, where they were gonna, like, try and get rid of the lag. Like, usually it's like 7 seconds or something.
Well, where are you at right now? Are you?
I just went into, what the hell is it? The second part of the dungeon here. Why am I even bothering? Let's go back.
Pete, I bought a book.
You bought a book?
Yeah.
Are you trying to expand your mind?
No, I want to know how to cook.
Oh, you want to know how to cook, huh?
Yeah, I bought your book.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Yep.
I know it sounds weird, but when I make a turkey sandwich, I add bacon bits and chips inside the sandwich. There's nothing weird about that. You gotta oh shit. You gotta crunchify it. I always add, well, not always, but, you know, 50% of the time, I add chips to my, to the bacon, or to my sandwiches too, because, like, I'm, like, eating it, I'm like, there's gotta be, like, a texture thing here, man. I need crunch.
Yep. So what would your favorite Zelda game be, Pete?
My favorite Zelda game is Zelda 2.
Zelda 2.
The Adventures of Link.
The dark horse of the series.
You want to know the reason why? Because there's like an experience system.
Yeah.
Experience point system.
It's more role players, I guess.
Yeah, and I always dug that. One of the reasons why I love Castlevania 2. It's not my favorite. I think 3 is my favorite.
Castlevania 2 is just cryptic if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta crunchify that sandwich. Bobby Flay, even though I'm not a big fan of him, he calls it crunchify. I want to sue him because I came up with the word crunch. Well, I didn't technically come up with the word crunchify, but like I came up with the idea to put potato chips on a sandwich. But what he does is he's got a burger restaurant at this casino that I go to occasionally, and basically you could put homemade potato chips on the burger, and that's actually quite delicious. Nothing like homemade potato chips on a sweet juicy burger.
Yep. I don't know, my uncle, I don't know, he hated video games because he was old, but he'd watch me play them and stuff. Like, he would always give my dad crap. He's like, there you are playing your video games that make beep, 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 boink, boink, boink noises. It was, yeah, it was just funny. He was a fish guy. He liked his fish.
Yeah. Well, the story about how I got into video games is because, what is it? Why did I get in the video? Oh, because, I guess I was doing shitty in school or something. And one of the, I don't know what was, oops. I don't know if, what the hell was it? If I was like having trouble like playing sports or like hand-eye coordination, but the doctor basically said you should try this, you should try Nintendo to help his hand-eye coordination or whatever. Because I guess something was going on where I wasn't like, it was me and my brother, right? But he's like, oh, maybe you should get a Nintendo or whatever, and then she got it. But the thing about it was we could only play it when we were over at my uncle's house, so we would go over his house like, or try to go over his house like all the time. Whenever we hung out at his house, we were up there playing Nintendo. Alright, boom. Alright, so I just need to come up to the Northeast and try authentic Northeast food staples. And Northeast recipes. Well, if you ever come up to the Northeast and you stop in like Connecticut, it's like the pizza capital of the world, apparently. There's tons of great pizza places here. Hell, just tons of great pizza places in the Northeast. I mean, Jungle Hunt for Atari 2016. Yeah, at the age of 4. Yeah, I think I played. It was, here we go. It was Mario and Duck Hunt was the first like true video games that I ever played. I never ended up playing anything earlier.
I had an Atari.
Yeah, of course you had an Atari. What about you, James and Steve? What did you guys have? What was your first system?
Just a regular Nintendo. That's the first one I ever had. Never owned an Atari.
Yeah, the first one my brothers and I had was a regular Nintendo, and then from there I went to Genesis.
Yeah, because Genesis, Sega does what Nintendo don't, right?
Yeah, it sure does. No, but all joking aside, it's actually I got into Sega before that whole ad campaign before I'd ever seen any of the commercials, because it was like, it was cool, it was different, you know, it wasn't the same thing over and over again. You know, I don't know, it's hard to put my finger on exactly what it was about it, but it just had a certain appeal that Nintendo didn't have at the time.
Yeah, it was cool. I like the aspect of Sega when it first came out. With what the hell is it? With the whole like 3 buttons, because like if you think about it, the 3-button thing like started with the arcade stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and a lot of the arcade places would either have like the 6-button or the 3-button thing. So I can totally see where that like
that
helped out, like people be kind of semi-familiar with it.
That's where Sega started out though, with the arcade.
Right.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that's where the Saturn got its design from. Was the arcade, their Model 2 board.
And you could use a Genesis controller on an Atari, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. The Sonic yeah, I think I saw pictures of the new Sonic the Hedgehog live movie. It looks like crap.
Oh,
I don't know why you would make a live-action Sonic movie, unless you're doing something like this Detective Pikachu, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I'd have to agree. It looks freaking terrible, because they did a character reveal. Well,
yeah, I saw some of that.
Just, no, it's gonna be Super Mario Brothers movie all over again.
Yeah. Oh crud! I didn't have any fairies, so it's game over. But you know what I would like to see? I would like to see a Metroid movie. A Metroid movie would be kind of interesting, because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, like, Metroid could be cool because, like, it doesn't have to be, like, a lot of people in the movie. You could, like, literally have it just her coming in the, like, the first Metroid mission, you know, the first game. Just have her, like, exploring and shit. But the thing I would do was, like, with you know how Metroid Fusion, did you ever play that, Steve?
Yeah.
Or anybody else?
Yeah, I have a playthrough of it. Yeah.
Yeah, so what ended up happening in that is like how she's going through the story, and she's kind of remembering some of her hanging out with that, whatever that guy's name was, Adam or something.
Yeah.
And then have the story like that, where it would be like flashbacks or something of like her early days.
Yeah. Yeah, but her early days with her brother, you know, Bobbus.
Yeah. Yeah. Or Betty Crockmeyer.
Yeah.
She's fighting out Betty Crockmeyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, the thing about a live-action Legend of Zelda movie is, like, I feel like they wouldn't be able to do it justice. Like, everybody in their head has, like, an idea of, like, who Link should be or who Zelda should be. Like, with Samus, you would just need, like, a badass actress. Like, I don't know who, but, like, you can get, like, an actress who, like, is, like a muscular or whatever. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really have a particular person that I would say to play Samus, but like there's so many people that are like particular about like who Link should be or who Zelda should be or whatever, that I just think like it would be hard to do. But yeah, there was something on Twitter like just recently where they're talking about like what live-action video game thing would you like to see, and by who, and then by like who's gonna be whatever. I don't know. The Ocarina of Time wouldn't be a bad movie. Well, actually, I don't really know what would be a good like if you had to base it on a video game. Like, what Zelda game would be a good Zelda game to base the movie on?
I kind of feel like Zelda would work a little bit better as like an animated movie than a live action movie, but like
right.
Metroid would definitely work as a live action movie as long as you didn't get Brie Larson.
Yep.
Yeah, Brie Larson would be Brie Larson. What was she in?
She was in the new Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, she could definitely play Samus.
No, she should not play Samus.
Oh, she shouldn't?
No, definitely not.
No, I can see her playing it. Like, she's got the face for it. But what else was I gonna mention? I could see Zelda because you would need some time to like tell the story. I could see it being like a Netflix show or something. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because you would need more time to do it. You know what I mean? Like Metroid could like honestly be done in like 90 minutes. You know? Zelda would probably, because if you want to like have some background on all the shit, and you want to like explain what the frig the Triforces are and all that crap, it might take a while. And then even if you want to show like Link, like I guess this one wouldn't be a bad game to kind of do if they were gonna do a show. You know, Link to the Past might not be a bad game. Oh yeah. Oh, Zelda was supposed to be a Netflix series, but got scrapped. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Castlevania Netflix series is good. The only thing I'd like to know was where the hell is Grant. That's the only thing. Other than that, like, and even then, I'm not like super mad Grant isn't in it. Have I played A Link Between Worlds? I don't know, Steve, have you?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't, but I figured Steve, I'd ask the resident Zelda expert.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent game.
What is it? It's supposed to take place after this game?
Yep.
I have it. I've never played it though.
Have they updated the timelines yet, Steve?
Oh god.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Don't get me started on that piece of shit.
Yeah. What are you talking about, piece of shit?
The timeline.
Yeah, well,
the piece of shit.
They're
trying to.
Nah, you know what it is? It's just Ocarina of Time fucked everything up. That's it.
No, they're trying to make everything connect, and everything shouldn't connect. You should just leave it all alone. And not
well, no, you can't leave it all alone.
Sure
you can't leave it all alone when they try to connect. When the first two games are like sequels, and then they made this game, and they're like, oh no, this one's before all that, or whatever the fuck it is. It's like, what are you gonna do, man? You know, they try to connect a couple of them, and it's like, what are you gonna do? I think after a while they should have been just like, nah, it's just like every Link or whatever, or you know, it's just another era, another Link.
Yeah.
I played the first Legend in 3rd grade, and it was a lot of fun. I wasn't old. Yeah, I wasn't old enough to understand. Yeah, I mean, I guess like as long as you got the gameplay, I guess story-wise it didn't matter. Like even today, I still can't pronounce the old man's name. I just call him Shashashalala, or whatever the hell his name is, Sharazaram or something. Even the goddamn wizard, I'll call him Azaram or you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see here. Look at that, Starter, you might get your wish. They're not giving Breath of the Wild a spot in the timeline.
Thank God.
Well, I think they should just fucking leave it up, like, after a while, just don't even bother.
Yeah, well, that's my point. It's like, you're trying to connect something 30 years apart from each other in some timeline that because when, you know, now if you had this timeline planned, of course you're not going to have it planned because who knows if Zelda even takes off. But if you had it like planned, like early in the development of Zelda when you thought, you know, this was going to be a franchise and you could plan stuff out, But you go ahead and you make a timeline, like, almost 30 years into the franchise, and then you're trying to make things connect, and it's like, no. This doesn't work that way. Like, the one that...
No, the thing that didn't work, Starter, is just, it's just fucking, Ocarina of Time. That's the one that didn't work. I mean, once you made a game with time travel in it, you're fucking up whatever thing you're doing. That's literally how it goes.
I always loved Steve. I always loved when I showed Steve, and he's like, the hero fails. When did the hero fail?
Well, the funny thing is, Link to the Past and the first and second games are in the timeline where the hero failed.
Yeah, because Ganon takes over for a bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, there's a part where Link from Ocarina of Time dies, Ganon kills him, and this is...
Yeah, when he's a little kid, right?
I don't know when, but maybe even as an adult. And, he fails, and this game is the first game in the timeline where he fails, I think.
Yeah, well, you know why he failed, right?
Why is that?
Because we weren't controlling him.
Yeah, that's true.
There wasn't like a godlike figure making him do what he's supposed to be doing.
I think he failed because he didn't get the pendants to become an adult Link. That's why he failed. But
I always found it kind of funny that Link's, like, for most of the games, Link is a fucking little kid.
Yeah.
I always found that kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because, like, in the first game, he's supposed to be like he basically is a toddler, right?
Yeah, he's young. He's like a little elf.
Yeah, man, here's the thing, too. Like, shouldn't Ganon feel, like, a little ashamed?
Yeah, I would.
Because, like, fucking, he's like, I got beat by, like, a fucking toddler. It's like, what the hell are you thinking?
Yeah.
What the fuck is your deal, Ganon?
I guess, you know, to kind of... I don't know. I mean, Link does have, like, the Triforce of Courage on his side, so...
Right, yeah. So, yeah, I guess even, like, a fucking 4-year-old could beat Ganon.
It's the Triforce of Courage.
Yeah.
And he partners up with a chick that has the Triforce of Wisdom. I guess two's better than one.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, in the cartoon, when I was watching it, you know, the previews, they only had 2 pieces of the Triforce. They're like, oh, Link, hold on to the Triforce of Power, or you gotta keep it, or Triforce of Wisdom, or some shit.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
That's how it is in the first game.
Yeah. There's only 2 Triforces.
Yeah, the Triforce of Courage, I think, was introduced in the second game.
oh.
Yeah, when Link has to go get it after, like, Zelda falls asleep.
Yeah, it says, like, Triforce piece number 3, Triforce number 3, and that was technically Courage, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, Zelda was a redhead, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Princess Peach was also a redhead, too.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting.
At least...
I wonder why they did that.
Oh, who knows? Good question.
I don't know. And then she became horribly disfigured in Super Mario World.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Trying to think if there's anything else I can do.
there's one thing I have that Link doesn't have, and that's the seal of mediocrity.
Yeah.
Yeah. You always have that seal of mediocrity.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's still my Steam profile picture.
Yeah. Well, you know, the interesting thing about that seal is that was during a time when Steve and I believe we were pumping Steve up and explaining to him how he's amazing and he's excellent or whatever. And then Stouter's like, oh, who am I? And you're like, you're just mediocre.
Mediocre.
You're average. So we made Steve a seal of excellence.
Yeah.
And I believe that was like the Nintendo seal,
Yeah.
and then it was like, now you're playing with power or whatever the fuck that thing was.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, let's make the mediocrity thing for the Stouter.
Yeah.
And that's what we ended up doing.
Yeah. Yay me.
That's funny.
Another good Let's Play that I enjoy of yours was when you and Dan did Hexen.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone loves like the comedy between me and Dan,
oh, you guys are great. You need to.
We have Hexen, Star Wars Dark Forces. There's oh shit, what's another game we did? We did not Doom.
You did the Super Monkey.
What's the one? Duke Nukem? No. Yeah, we did do Super Monkey Island.
Yep.
That was fun.
Yeah, you guys actually did the original Zelda, which was funny.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, and then I remember at the very end, and now maybe we'll reconsider it, but at the very end, people were asking, "Hey, are you gonna do the second quest?" And we both said no at the same time. It was hilarious. We're like, "No."
and you did Zelda 2.
Yeah, we did do Zelda 2. That was fun.
So you guys might do the second quest?
Yeah. The thing about me and Dan, is just like trying to get together to do it, and like the only time I have is like on Saturdays and Sundays, and he's like off doing, stand up or whatever. So I'm not like we're not able to always like hook up to record anything. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying, and you guys all did the ESO thing for about 2 years.
Yeah, ESO we did for a while.
Yep.
That was fun. Yeah, what was I? Yeah, so, yeah, that's the only thing. Like, some people are like, oh, what happened with you and Ghosty Films? It's just we get, real busy, and like the days that I'm off, he's off doing stuff, or like, my niece. Well, no, she's not really here as much on the weekends anymore, but yeah, it's just tough to get together and do stuff unless we like literally plan like weeks in advance. Like, hey, let's do a video.
Yeah.
All right, now you gave me a mirror, a magic mirror, yippee skippy.
Yep. So when you started this 10 years ago, Pete, did you think you would be where you are today?
I don't know, because honestly, I'm not like much further than where I was when I first started. I didn't think that I would actually have like 20,000 people watching. Or not watching, but subscribe, and like, people watching, still commenting on stuff even today. I mean, I know that my upload schedule is much more erratic lately. But like, I'm still working on stuff, and I still do enjoy recording stuff. But honestly, I had like a talk with myself the other day. Yeah, the old guy just lives in the cave. I don't know why he lives in the cave. I mean, I think he's waiting for someone to rescue his granddaughter or something, which is kind of sad, because he's just gonna live on the cave or whatever. But anyways, what the hell was I discussing? Oh yeah, so my Let's Playing schedule has been erratic lately, but like I've did some talking with myself the other day, and I said to myself, I said, I don't think we can handle doing more than one game at a time anymore. So, honestly, I think, and yeah, we are in the world of darkness, and I think this is the only time in the game where we hear this music.
Yeah.
Steve, what happens if you don't get the orbs and you go to the dark world?
We'll still hear the music throughout the dark world.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Well.
And then you can walk around as a bunny, as a Twix rabbit. But yeah, like I'm only gonna limit myself to after I'm done with Star Ocean, which I'm pretty close. I beat the game. Once I'm done with that, and once I'm done with Dragon Quest 7, because I'm sure I'm still gonna be working on Dragon Quest 11. I'm literally only gonna do one game at a time, because just at this moment in time, it is just, oh damn it. At this moment in time, it's just too difficult to record multiple games.
Oh, you missed a heart piece.
Yeah, I gotta go back and get it. But yeah, that's unfortunate, but you know, it happens. And maybe if my schedule actually like calms down, maybe I can get back to doing multiple games. But yeah, the variety is the spice of life. Unfortunately, right now, just one game at a time. But that's only after I'm done with like Star Ocean and stuff.
Yeah, actually try
Well,
that.
don't forget to go get that magic.
Huh?
That magic. You go out that dungeon and to the left.
Okay.
You know where that is?
You need the Master Sword, though.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
But I actually tried that one time. I didn't get the Moon Pearl. And after you beat Aghanim, you get transferred into the Dark World, and Shahazala does that big spiel, and then right at the end, he'll say, but you're underpowered. He says something like, you're underpowered, or you don't have this item, go back. He's talking about the Moon Pearl, because you're a rabbit.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, and then the music plays, the music he was talking about, where it only plays once in the game. It'll start playing in the Dark World when you're a rabbit, even whenever you're off the mountain.
That's cool. Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. Say something like you're underpowered, or you have to go back, and then you'll just walk around as a rabbit, and you can't fight it, you can't do shit. They can tear you up, and you can't do anything, and then you just have to hit the mirror, and then you're back into the light world, and then you go get the Moon Pearl.
Wow, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will admit that I do miss like this music when they when after you get to the world of darkness or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah. The cool thing about the randomizers, like sometimes they'll mix them up where they'll have the light world dungeon music in the dark world.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I liked your randomizer LP. Was that the one that also did the Metroid?
Yep.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that one.
Yeah, they like blocked the worldwide, and then I re-uploaded it, and everything's fine.
Yep. We were actually supposed to do a race during our vacation, but we never got around to it.
What, you and him?
Me and Steve was going to do a randomizer race.
Oh, he's going to crush you.
How do you know, Steve?
Oh, Steve's going to crush you.
You don't know that.
Oh, you might do all right on the Metroid stuff, but he's gonna crush you.
It's all randomized. I mean,
no, he's gonna get you. He's gonna get you good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
I think he's gonna bend you over, and he's gonna show you who the real man is.
Yeah.
Big key, yay!
My money is also on Steve.
Yeah, I know. If I had to put money down, I would easily put down on Steve. No offense.
But that's the thing about it, though. You know, it wouldn't matter what kind of thing we're doing or what we're talking about. Everyone's on Steve's side. It don't matter. It don't matter what we would do. Everyone would be on Steve's side.
That's not necessarily true.
I don't know. I feel, you know, and you guys aren't doing it in like a mean way. You're doing it just to bust my ball.
Well, a little bit of that, but I'm saying just because like I don't want to lose money, and I'm pretty sure Steve's gonna win.
I was gonna say, Pete, if you need to go, you can always use the magic mirror. That'll take you back faster.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I got a bet on Steve. Come on. You guys are gonna have like a little lovers quarrel as you guys fight it out. It'll be cool.
See, the first thing I wanted to do is I just wanted to do a Super Metroid race, and you know I wanted to do it. We could have done a Link to the Past race too, because we're both pretty good at this game. And that was...
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? That's not fair. You're doing a Super Metroid race. Supposedly you're better at it.
Well, Steve's good at it too. I mean, shit, he does really good at it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, see, like.
But he could shine spark better than you, I think.
No, but see, shine sparking though. Shine sparking is just that's pretty much.
It depends on what Metroid game we're talking about. Like,
you're gonna destroy me on the first two. Well, you know what? We're gonna do a Super Metroid race. I mean, come on. You're gonna destroy me on the other two, and you know this.
You guys should do. Do they do a? Is it just Metroid and Legend of Zelda, or can you do like the first Metroid and Legend of Zelda? Oh, damn it! Yeah. The first Metroid and the first Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, they do that one too.
They do.
Yeah.
We should do those.
No, we should.
That would be awesome. See, you don't want to challenge Steve.
No, because it's not a fair race. He would just destroy.
Yeah, that one wouldn't be fair. Because Steve would crush you.
Yeah, we should play the original, the first Zelda.
No, we shouldn't.
Why?
Because all I'm saying, Stouter, is when you aim for the king, you best not miss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think it'd be close.
No, it wouldn't.
I think it'd be close.
No. Wrong.
Yeah, I would very much like to see that.
No.
Yeah, it would be close.
That's not.
Yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun.
If we're gonna do a race on something, it's got to be something equal. It's got.
You know what, dude? Ah, damn it.
It's got to be.
You know what you should do?
What should we do?
An Excite Bike race or something, right?
That'll work.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd do that.
Yeah, Excite Bike's fun, right?
Yeah, Excite Bike is fun.
We can do an Ocarina of Time race.
Oh, yeah. I would love to see that. Ocarina of Time race.
That's not fair either.
That's not fair either?
No.
Why don't you both play like, I'm trying to think of a good game.
Well, why don't, or we could do this one, and this would be fair and it'd be funny. Why don't we both do a game that neither one of us have played and try racing it and see how just terrible we are at it?
How about we do a Link's Awakening race?
No, there you go.
Never played that one.
You never played Link's Awakening?
No.
Well, neither is Steve.
Yeah, okay.
He's never played in his life.
You only have a
he just.
You only have a
I think he just found out about it.
He only has a Let's Play on it, so I mean, come on now.
He's got a Let's Play about it? I don't think so.
Yeah, he's Let's Played every Zelda game, but I believe Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild. I think he's done everything else in the CDI games, but he's done everything else, I think.
Well,
I think you're hallucinating, Stouter.
No.
Yeah.
Besides Link Between Worlds and like Spirit Tracks.
Well, yeah, those, but.
Oh, you didn't play Spirit Tracks?
No. No Spirit Tracks.
And the Phantom Hourglass.
Yeah, I haven't played that either.
Why don't you guys do like Mario 2 or something, right?
Yeah.
That could be something.
Yeah, I suck at Mario 2, but yeah, I'll play Mario 2.
Yeah, there you go.
Or, you know, this would be even more fun, I think. We should do like a Mega Man race.
Oh, that'd be kind of neat too.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been kind of, I haven't really been busting as well. They're like, Steve, when are you going to finish that Mega Man 2 Let's Play you started about 7 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh, Steve. Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
I'll get in on a Mega Man 2 race.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah. You'll kill him.
Yeah. How could you do that? How could you do that, right? Yeah. Now we get to hear the Dark World theme.
Yeah.
I wish you could change it back to the other thing. But yeah, how could we do it where we could show all three of your guys' screens at the same time?
Somebody uploads it and just picture it. We would, like, if we did a race, you know, and we're putting it on Steve's channel, James and I would just record our just record our picture and not our audio, and then we would send our files to Steve, and he'd pop it in the editor and picture all three of it.
No, I'm saying do it like live. Like that would be a cool thing for you, all three of you guys to do.
Oh,
and do like as a charity. Do it as like a charity or something, you know? That would be kind of cool. I mean, I guess you don't really have to do it as a charity, but it would be kind of cool.
I don't know how you would do that with Twitch and stuff. I have no idea.
Yeah, I wonder how you could do it with like OBS, where you could stream, and you could pick up Steve's monitor, your monitor, and James's monitor or whatever.
Oh, dude, that'd be killer.
I mean, I
that'd be cool.
I just don't know how to do it. I've never streamed. I don't know how to do that crap.
Yeah. Oh, streaming's not too hard. Streaming is not too hard, honestly. It's just, oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, just starting it up, it can be a little tricky. But once you get it going, and you mess with your own, like, what they call scenes, I guess. You can change the scenes up and make, like, different scenes for the different systems, or like you know, if you're doing something. Where's this thing? Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
I think I. Oh, go ahead, James. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say it's a lot easier. It's really easy once you set up your scenes. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right. Yeah, Steve. I thought we were gonna one of these days we were gonna. Because you were interested in streaming, right?
Yeah, I'll get to it someday.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I knew that was going to happen. And I did it anyways. Streaming. There we go. Wait, if I use the thing here, isn't there a piece over here? Oh, you can't use it.
You can't use it in the light world.
That's bullshit, Stout, and you know it.
Sorry.
How come those guys aren't finished with their thing?
You gotta go to the. Yeah, I think you gotta beat the first castle, the Dark World.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that.
I think you gotta beat Agnehem.
Okay. Well, maybe Agnehem then.
Yeah, way to go, Stouter. You don't know. This is why Steve's the Lord in this game. Hey guys, here's the Master Sword. Look at this. Oh no, it's a fake.
Oh, yep, it's the magic sword at last.
Huh. Hey, here's a cheating thingy. Yeah, and this music is only played here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
This is a good song, though.
But it doesn't have carrying amounts of mashed potatoes. But
Oh, yeah, I do love this song. It sucks that it goes away.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of songs where it's like, man, you only get to hear them for a little bit. Yeah, and I always loved the Lost Woods, or whatever they called this, because it's like this cool thing that's like on top of the woods. It makes it like all kinds of like interesting. And then look at these squirrels and birds.
I think if you do the glitch, I think it's the Lost Woods stays like this.
Cool.
I've done it on my I think the Stouters in my video. I've done the glitch where you don't need the Master Sword to get to the Dark World.
yeah.
Yeah, but why bother? I mean, the Master Sword, it's got that range.
Yeah, smaller sword, isn't it?
Yeah,
I did one glitch with James. I know James was in one of my videos, and then I did one glitch, I think, with the Stouter. It was the, I just can't remember which one was which.
The one you did with James, you beat the game, like, at the very beginning of the game.
Okay.
And the one you did with me, you went into the Dark World early.
Okay.
Oh.
Blink, help, the soldiers are coming in the sanctuary. Aye. Aye.
That's when they burned her butt.
Yeah, they took her and they burned her alive.
And they slapped her and accused her.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what was always a funny phrase that I remember you saying, Steve? I don't know if you say it as much anymore, but you were like, on it like a bonnet.
On it like Blue Bonnet or something.
Yeah, like Blue Bonnet or something like that. Yeah. Is the Dark World a time warp or something? I don't think so. I think the Dark World is just like think of it like an opposite side of the coin or something. Yeah, I don't know why. I honestly don't know why like Nintendo and was like obsessed with always making like 2 worlds, you know?
Making what?
Making like 2 worlds. They always were like, yeah, let's make, you know, because it's like, here's one world, here's another world, and they would like even like Final Fantasy games, they would always have like, here's 2 worlds, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got like the moon, and then you have the underworld, then you have like what else was there?
The world of balance, the world of ruin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the world of balance, the world of ruin. Yeah, there's always something.
Yep.
And yeah, this guy, he's dead.
Like Dragon Warrior 3, the normal world,
Yep.
and then Outward.
Yeah, yeah. And even in Dragon Warrior 4, they had the 2 different worlds. The world of you know, the regular world, and then the world of like darkness, when like Necrosara was and shit.
Yeah. I fucking love 3.
Yeah, 3 is great. Yeah, see, the thing about why I didn't care for 9, because it's like 9 is like actually like a step back, because I mean, granted you can make like your own characters, but it's like after 8 it was just so good, and like you had these great characters. It's like going back to like Dragon Quest 3 is kind of weird in the way that they did that.
Isn't Dragon Quest 9 like your most popular Dragon Quest?
No, I don't know.
I think it is. I think cause you were like one of the first person to actually do a complete walkthrough on 9.
Yeah, I remember doing it, and then I was like, I don't know why, but I got like jealous. Oh, come on, you fucking fairy. I remember I got kind of jealous of like other people doing it. Like, no, it's my Let's Play. This is the one that I want to be known for. But then when I watched other people's Let's Plays, I was like, no, mine's the most, I feel like mine's the most in-depth version of it. The only thing I didn't really like do like crazy was, what the hell was it? Like, the bonus bosses at the end of the game, because I'm not going through the fucking dungeons constantly to try and get like shit. I'm not bothering with that. So I just fucking put in, me and Paul figured out how to put in a code, and I just fucking, come on. And I just showed them off. I didn't even bother, like, because you can even level them up, and I'm like, no, I'll just fight them on whatever level they are. But yeah, living on an actual creature corpse, that was Final Fantasy 13, yeah. That was an odd world. Where the hell am I going?
Yeah, I've never actually played 13, Final Fantasy 13. I kind of lost interest in the series after 12.
Yeah.
Cause I played 10, and 10 was like just kind of mediocre for me, and then 10-2 was like, and then 12 come out, and then the story was just utter crap, and I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
Fighting legacy bosses on their level 99. Nah, Abel, I ain't gonna do that for sure. Alright. There we go. We got rid of that, and here we go. Up, 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 up.
This right here is probably my favorite part of the game.
Yeah.
It is?
My favorites.
Is it because you're going up and you're going to save the princess?
No, because I just like, I don't know.
Because you gotta like, fight all these knights?
Yeah, I just like beating the shit out of stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, you like beating the shit out of stuff?
Oh, it's cool that you have the Master Sword for the first time, and you're going what you think to free Zelda.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're like, oh, this is gonna be the end of the game.
Yeah.
This is the best. Like, I'm on top. Like, for the first time in the game, you're like, I'm on top because, like, I got the best weapon, right?
Yeah.
I got the fucking Master Sword, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just kicking the shit out of these guys. And then you just find out, nah, you're not really.
Yep.
And then you're like, God damn it.
Yeah, it's like a dick tease. But you're shooting projectiles.
Yeah.
Well, don't lie. It's all about that Hyrule Castle music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
That is true. That's a big part of it.
Yeah. Where am I going? Yeah, and you're like shooting blanks and everything.
Yep.
Star, you know anything about shooting blanks?
No.
No, you sure?
Yep.
You've had your stuff checked out?
Nope.
You should probably have it checked out.
Hey, fill around in the shower, man. It's the best time.
Yeah. The old thumb in the bum, you remember that?
Yeah.
You know what? There was you remember all those cool people we met along the way? Now that I'm thinking about, like, thumb in the bum. That wasn't a person, but that's just something I was thinking about. And then, like, who was it? Ben? And you met, like,
here we go.
You met Victoria Anal Floss and
Yeah, Justin Buttplug.
Yeah, Justin Buttplugs.
And his brother Billy.
Billy Buttplugs. Yeah.
Let's not forget Gregory. Fuck, let's not forget him.
Gregory. Oh yeah. He was pretty cool. You know, for like you being like not like a known entity on YouTube, there were a lot of people that liked you, Statter.
Yeah, there's two Gregorys now. There's the Gregory Sen and the Gregory Way.
Oh really?
Oh, here we go with this. Oh god.
What was the other Gregory? I only remember Gregory Stanton.
Yeah, there's Gregory Way too.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, that Gregory Way. He's the one that is in charge of the Butt Floggerton.
Yeah, that's that secret sport that the Stouters in that he won't let us in.
Butt Floggerton?
Yeah, Butt Floggerton. Yep.
Oh man, Stouter.
Butt Floggerton.
Yeah. When I get DQ11 for the Switch, will I play it in full 2D the whole time? I'm definitely gonna play it in 2D for a chunk of it. I'm just curious on how they're doing that. It's gonna be cool. I hope they add those like extra little scenes at the end of the game, or that they were gonna add. I don't want to spoil anything, but I heard there were like extra scenes they were supposed to add to the other versions, but they didn't. And it's in the Japanese version. It's like, why don't you just fucking add that in? What the hell?
And I heard the reason why Stouter blocked Victoria Anal Floss is because he ordered like a buy one get one. You know.
What about Stouter and Victoria Anal Floss? I'm sorry.
Well, the reason why I think he blocked her was he ordered like a buy one get one anal floss, and she only sent him one package. I think that's.
Oh really?
Yeah, that was.
You didn't even try to get a hold of customer service or anything, Stouter?
No.
She didn't have like a website you could have like sent something back. You didn't even leave like a bad bad review on Yelp or anything like that.
Yeah, he told me that she gypped him on the floss. And I was like, well, just talk.
Oh. Yeah, well, you can't. You know what, Stouter? When you get good floss, and you get good butt floss, you gotta keep it, man. You gotta make sure. Like whenever I find a nice shirt that I like, I always buy like double of them. Like when it's a nice dress shirt, I'm like, yeah, I'll buy two if I got the money. That's what you gotta do with butt floss. Nothing wrong with butt floss, right, Stouter?
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, you're like a sweet, innocent little angel,
That's
right?
exactly right. Thank you.
Yeah, that uses his anal floss regularly, so that's.
Yeah, you gotta use your anal floss regularly.
Yeah.
You know what, Stouter, you're right. The word anal floss is kind of weird. It's more like butt floss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, you know how sometimes when you get stuff in your teeth, like lettuce pieces or broccoli or whatever, and you gotta get out with like regular floss. Well, boom, there's what butt floss is.
Yeah.
It's like you got dingleberries that are kind of like hanging around, and it's like, boom, butt floss.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I mean, I guess after you use the butt plugs, you gotta use the anal floss, right?
Yeah. Well, the butt plugs are there. I'm not sure what. I guess for poop reasons or something. I don't know, because you like pleasure with your buttocks. You gotta keep that thing in there.
Yeah. But see, if I kept the thumb in the bum, I wouldn't need the.
Well, no, thumb and bum's only there for like temporary pleasure. Butt plus is in there for like some, or butt plugs are in there for just like, you know.
That's okay though, because you can't smell people through Skype.
No, you can't. You can't smell people through Skype.
Yeah, and then next is probably going to be something like Johnny Crab Out or something where he sells crab spray. I know Stouter brings bugs over to his mom's house, but I don't know.
Stouter likes crab spray, is that what you said?
I said Stout, it's gonna, like, the next guy's probably gonna be like Johnny Crab Spray or something, you know, to kill the crabs, because, you know, Stouter brings bugs over to his mom's apartment. Who knows? I'm just teasing Stouter.
I know. I've put up with
Stouter,
this.
you think...
I've put up with this for 10 years, I know.
Stouter, you think green is a good color for a wizard?
I like blue.
Yeah, I don't know why he's in green.
Let's ask this Zelda guy, why is he in green?
Well, no, Link makes sense that he's in green because he's fucking Link, but like, this guy here, he's in like green, and like, I'm like, I don't think this is a good color for evil, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It should be like black or something.
I think
or yeah, like a
good wizard color.
Yeah.
Like a dark blue would be fine, but like...
Yeah.
Alright, welcome to the Pyramid of Power.
Nice.
It is I, Sarasharawa.
Yeah.
Maybe even like a purple would be alright.
Yeah, so this is where I was talking about, like, if he goes through this spiel, and if you don't have the moon pearl, then he would say, you know, you gotta go back.
Yeah, because you could beat this level without the moon pearl.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, now the fucking old man tells me I got more shit I gotta do. Alright, get the 3 fucking pendants and grab your sword. Alright, you got that sword. Go fight, save Zelda. Oh boy, you didn't save Zelda. Now you gotta go save 7 more maidens.
Yeah.
Why doesn't the old man come over here and fucking do it, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking bossing me around.
At least this ESO wedding's not gonna happen.
Huh?
I said at least this ESO wedding's never gonna happen.
It will sooner or later.
No, it won't.
Yeah, we're gonna do it sooner or later.
Nope.
What's the holdup?
Yeah, the ESO wedding is happening.
What's the hold? Here's the main holdup. Okay, this is the main holdup. Dragging Steve off Skyrim is like an impossible thing.
Well, we'll get to it sooner or later.
That's one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna get to it.
Oh no.
We will get married.
No.
Yeah, you're gonna get married.
No.
It's gonna be a wonderful reception. I want to invite everybody, actually, who's in the stream right now. You're invited to a wedding on ESO. I mean, you probably need to get the game, but what we're gonna do is there's a girl that Stouter and Steve play with ESO because they play ESO and they're gonna get married on ESO. Stouter and Steve. It's gonna be a wonderful wedding, and you're all invited. And yeah, the girl Chelsea, who they play with, is going to set it up. So it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
As soon as we set the date, we will send it out to everybody. I'll even make a video. Save the date. I'll make a video like, ESO wedding, let's get it done.
Yeah. It'll happen.
I'm not gonna show up.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
I'm not gonna show up. Here's I'm gonna show up, and you're like, before everything starts, I'm just gonna leave. And
No.
It's like
you're gonna leave your significant other on the altar waiting for you. That's fucked up, dude.
Yep. Just get log out of everything.
Is it because you is it because you want like a small quiet wedding or something that you don't want to do like this big thing on ESO?
No.
Because that's what I'm getting that feeling from you.
No.
Where you're like getting like the jitters. What do they call it? The cold feet or whatever?
Yep.
You're having second thoughts?
No.
But yeah, oh, so you're not having second thoughts?
No, we're just not gonna do it.
Yeah, you should. You two are in love.
No, we're not.
We're doing.
Yeah, you. What do you mean you're not in love? That's kind of not nice to say to Steve. He's right here.
Yeah, we're doing it. It will happen.
No.
Yeah.
No, it won't happen.
It is. It will happen.
No.
Stouter, can I just say something?
What's up?
Can I say something that's like true?
What's true?
You're not any less of a man for getting married to another man on ESO. You're not any less of a man for doing it.
Yeah. Actually,
you're still a man.
Actually, you might be more of a man.
Yeah, you'd be more of a man.
So why don't you get married to Steve on ESO?
Because you two are in love.
No, we're not.
Yeah, you are.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
No.
If Steve says you are, you are.
No.
I know this, man.
Yeah, we are.
How long have I known Steve? Like 10 years?
Yeah.
And I've never heard him lie.
Yep, I never lied to him.
Yeah.
Especially about you. He would never lie about you.
Yeah.
That's how much he's in love with you. Come on now.
Yep, so we're gonna do a ESO wedding.
You're gonna have a great wedding. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I have trust in Chelsea that she'll get all the nice things ready for your wedding.
Yeah, we're doing it in Dan's backyard.
Yeah, Dan. Yeah, we'll have it at his whatever the hell the name of that his house is. Wet Mounder.
No, it's Stay Moist Mansion.
Yeah, Stay Moist Mansion. That's like the perfect place to have a wedding.
Yeah, we should have it up on the we should have it up on the you know what, since we'll all be together, here's what we should do. We should have the reception up on that battlefield thing, and at the end of it we should all just fall off like the cliff divers.
Yeah, if you want, man. See, who said you weren't getting input on your own wedding?
I never said that.
Yeah, well, you got input now, man. You can do what you want.
Yeah.
What the hell? Why am I getting my ass handed to me right now?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do one last little thing and then I'm done.
Okay.
But
then we'll take our honeymoon to Somerset House.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Kidding me? That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm almost envious that I don't have anyone in my life as much as you and Steve have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That you guys love each other so much.
So yeah.
So that's where you're gonna consummate the marriage?
Yep.
Yeah, Somerset Island, man.
Yeah.
I don't think I have Somerset. But
I thought you said you own all the expansion packs.
No. I just bought the new one. Elsewhere.
I think Somerset Island is a normal one.
No, it's a DLC.
We'll get it.
But I was talking to James last night. I was like, well, since Steve has it now, and I'm back playing it, we should all just not all the time, but all get on and just fuck around and maybe beat some group bosses that Steve and I are never gonna be able to beat for about 7 years, and do some of that hard shit.
Steve, how the hell do I get back into the castle?
Why do you need to go back to the castle for?
I gotta get that one thing going in the sewers.
What's that?
I missed some of the shit in the sewers.
You gotta go to the graveyard and push the,
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, but that'd be kind of fun. I don't know. And you all can just bust my balls like you did before.
Yeah.
Like you do all the time anyway.
We weren't busting your balls like an hour ago.
Well, no, I'm just saying, I remember when I used to play ESO with you, and I would just wander off and die. And then you and Paul was like, you gotta sit there, you gotta stay next to your parents, T-style, you're just gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like a toddler.
Yeah. I'm still a toddler, but...
Yeah, and you don't have the Triforce of Courage.
I could get it, though.
You know what I mean?
I could get it, though. And then, yeah. I don't know, it'd just be fun. Yeah.
I'm pushing on corpses here.
Nice. It's the top left.
Top left?
Yeah, very top left.
Yeah, so what, you guys are gonna go to Somerset Island, huh?
Yep, as our honeymoon, I guess.
We'd have to.
Nice.
We'd both have to buy the expansion.
Hey, man. Yeah, maybe that's what you can use. What is it? You guys could use like the money you get on your honeymoon, from your wedding, to go to Somerset Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna have a great time.
Able Star wants to know if you're looking forward to DQ Builders 2.
Oh,
yes.
I am totally. I have that pre-ordered.
I don't know when it's coming out, but I'm gonna get it, and it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I can't wait for DQ Builders 2.
Yeah, maybe this time, what is it coming out for? Just the Switch or PS4 or PC?
I PS4 and all the others. I don't know about PC. Like the first one I don't have, it's not on Steam. Which I thought it would be.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna pick it up for whatever. And yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do like in the original. Oh, July 12th.
Okay.
For both PS4 and Switch. All right. Well, I'm gonna pick it up for the. I'm gonna pick it up for the PS4.
Yeah, I'll pick it up. I haven't pre-ordered for the PS4.
Yeah, because, like, screw Nintendo.
Yeah. I mean, I'm helping them out here, but not much. I mean, am I gonna upload this to YouTube? Probably. Alright, so we're done. I'm done. I'm going back to my house.
Alrighty.
But yeah, so set the date. When you want to do it, Style? You want like a summer wedding? What do you think? It's spring, fall?
Well, regardless of when the hell it is, it has to be on a Friday or Saturday.
It's Friday or Saturday, of course. Right.
I don't really give two shits what time of the year it is.
You don't care?
No.
Well, that's good to know. We'll tell Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah, so would you rather, let's ask this, sooner than or later?
I don't care. I'd probably rather just get it over with, so I don't have to deal with it anymore.
Yeah. All right. we're being started into submission here.
But it can't be next week.
It can't be next week. Of course, Stout. It's not gonna happen.
Okay.
Honestly, it's probably gonna happen next time you two have a vacation together.
Oh, shit. Well, I'll have another vacation in like 3 months.
In 3 months?
Probably. With Steve, I don't know when Steve's gonna take his next one.
We'll work it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Alright, so I am saving it and quitting. And there we go.
Nice. Look at that, you got pretty far to get. Is this gonna be a continual thing like next stream, or is this just the one?
Yeah, if I remember. Anyways, yeah, let's shut this down. I wonder if I should save it. Anyways, I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight on the special 20,000 subscriber impromptu stream. I am hopefully going to do more. But then again, you never know. Anyways, so I want to thank the great Bullzome.
Thanks for having me.
The great W Balls 03.
Thank you.
And the mediocre Thomas Stout 25.
Glad to be here.
And I want to thank everybody for joining me on the stream. Thank you, everyone, for the 20,000 subscribers and 10 years of being on YouTube, even though I am streaming this on Twitch. I want to thank everybody for joining me and everyone who's come along on the way. And, yeah, have a good evening and enjoy the rest of your life.